Well, hey, yeah, so I'm out in the street here, yeah, this is where the artist I'm learning about would do her artwork, yeah. So, yeah, in the street, not in a gallery. Now, her name is Kelsey Montague. Now, she is an international artist, street artist, that makes lots of things that have to do with what lifts you. Here's a mural she has in Indianapolis on Delaware Street. So beautiful. Here's another one on the same street in Delaware where she's blowing fireflies. Okay, see? All the murals are interactive. I think her artwork is so magical. You know, I just think it uplifts everyone around. Yeah. Well, wait, what's going on? I feel like something's happening. Here it comes. I'm flying. Oh my goodness, look at me. I'm flying in the air. This artwork's uplifting me. Kelsey Montague, you've uplifted me. Wow, I'm flying.
It's just something that's always been there, and it's kind of like an extension, an extra arm, you know. It's just always been part of who I am.
She's not using logic, it's more like intuition when she draws, and it's a cool thing to watch. You have the wings, which are somewhat established. I know like she's kind of thought about them, but I love seeing the smaller design work inside.
Came back as a child before, came back as a sophomore, but counted out in black and Paul. And then I looked inside of me.
It's easy to lose myself in the detail. And it's only about this little space, and I forget everything else, and if I pack in a lot of design in one space, it obviously felt good for a reason, so. You know, you have to follow your gut to a certain degree.
We both really like the interactive component the most about what Kelsey's art does.
Interactive art actually puts your sister or your mom or your friend in the piece. You know, I get to be really creative with this, but then I get to see how other people are creative when they step into it. Today in social media, and artists really have a way to let other people, you know, be creative and to share with their communities and people that they know.
There's a lot of possibility to create opportunities for people to talk about change or for people to talk about what inspires them.
I think the biggest part about my art, and something I really always wanted it to be, was to be a happy spot. The What Lifts You hashtag was all about using social media in a positive way.
If you want to feel good, just go to that hashtag and read what people are saying.
Which is
it's cool.
What we wanted.
Yeah.
We're lucky. And I realized I could actually make art and share it with so many more people than if you had come across me in a coffee shop, which is where I used to love to draw all the time. But then it would just go in a sketchbook under my bed. Like, you know, I'd take a photo and send it to my mom, and that would be it. It all goes full circle. I give as much as I can to everyone else because I want people to see as much of my creativity and my imagination. And being able to have people then help make my dreams possible, all through social media and being online, you know, I mean, that's how I'm here right now, is through all these people and how they're sharing it online. My audience is constantly giving me leans.
You might say this is Kelsey Montague's happy place, balancing on a lift 5 stories in the air with a paintbrush in hand. But unlike most artists, the streets are Kelsey's canvas.
Some may say that street art is a man's game. Yeah, what do you say about that?
There needs to be more women. Calling all female artists, go for it. I think girls can join this game just as much as the guys, and it's not just for the boys.
Not if Kelsey has anything to do with it. She's a rising star in this male-dominated game, a powerhouse using social media to bring interactive street art into the mainstream.
Take me back to the absolute beginning. How did this all start for you?
I drew my dad's profile at a baseball game when I was like 5 years old. And my mom's an artist. I showed it to my mom and she's like, here we go.
With an endless craving to create, success still didn't come easy.
This is my 10th year. This is my 3rd business. First 2 failed, but all those failures, it taught me so much. It taught me about myself and it taught me about what drives me. I feel most inspired when I'm giving something to somebody else. Yeah! I want people to walk up and think, okay, this is for me.
Her murals span 6 continents, 18 countries, 290 pieces, and counting. However, none of this would be possible without Kelsey's secret weapon, her sister Courtney.
She's the most amazing, smartest person. She's my best friend.
She runs the business, allowing Kelsey to focus on the creative.
We're a 2-woman shop. We'll, stop the lift and I'll start drawing, and my sister's on like 5 phone calls. When we did that first mural, I'll never forget it. We put the hashtag what lifts you, and pretty fast it was like, oh my gosh, people like what we're doing.
The hashtag and the wings then caught the attention of someone who would catapult her career.
Like a week in, Taylor Swift stood with it. She put up the post, and it was literally one of those like, oh my gosh. It created a buzz and it kind of gave me hope. It was like finding your calling as an artist.
So now fast forward, you caught the attention of Taylor Swift again.
I got to meet her on this last mural for the Me video.
She commissioned you.
She commissioned.
The butterfly mural is painted by Kelsey Montague, who painted one of my favorite murals in New York.
And now you are back here in New York and you've upgraded things a bit.
Yeah.
You have already been here for a week, and I'm gonna go up there with you.
Yes, you are. I'm gonna put you to
what
work.
It's like, 5 stories up. All right, should we do it?
Yeah, all right.
This just got real.
You get off and it's like, yeah, I did that. I'm a woman and it's just normal
You're
for us.
a superwoman.
Like, right? You feel like it up
Yes.
here. Move your chin a little bit closer. Yes. Hold it. Perfect. Yes. When I go in and I'm drawing a specific piece, I want to do the best I can do. I want it to have a positive impact, because that really is what drives me, is reaching that point where you really feel like you're giving something back. Everything I've done has just been learning and growing, and it's like, do you want to do this? Like, okay, sure. Like, I have no idea I'm going to do it. I don't even know the materials I need to do it, but I will do it. And that really is like more than half the battle.
Okay, students, our collaborative art project for today is we're going to make some feathers. You get to color at least 3 individual feathers, and you can pick 2 of your favorites to put in the collaborative artwork. That will go together to make another wing set that will be displayed by grade level like Kelsey Montague's. Alright guys, have fun!